How we doing, Niner fans? The Niners got absolutely cooked. We're going to wear the Sharks shirt today because that's the only team in the Bay Area worth anything right now. Warriors getting cooked lately. Niners got cooked today. And Sharks winning games. Hey, how are we doing? Niners took a big loss to the Rams. I mean, offense kind of showed up, but that defense was just that defense was so bad today. Oh, man. You could really see the injuries coming up and catching up today. They had no pass rush. Matt Stafford had all day to throw. He was throwing it to everybody under the sun. He could have made a peanut butter sandwich, a ham sandwich, turkey sandwich, all at the same time. Devontae Adams touchdown, wide open. I mean, coverage was bad because there's no pass rush. Run defense was terrible. They couldn't gash it. They were getting gashed. Oh man, couldn't set the edge. Kyron Williams was running all over him. It was ugly. Everything that could go wrong could go wrong. I feel like Mac Jones played good. They kept fighting. Offense was playing tough. Special teams a little better. It just wasn't their day. The defense is bad. I said it. I wish they would have got a pass rusher. Now I know one pass rusher wouldn't have put them over the edge, but I feel like they could have had a little bit more juice, maybe one or two more guys. They couldn't get the Matt Stafford. It was bad. Secondary was getting cooked because there was absolutely no pressure on Matt Stafford. He killed us, man. Yeah, the Rams are happy they beat the practice squad. Injuries definitely piled up. It showed today. Like, this was what I expected out of the 49ers without Fred Warner and Nick Bosa. Like, that's what I thought. It was bad. They took off the background bat. No, I just moved. So I don't have everything up. I didn't take the banners down because no, man. I moved. I'm not in my same old spot. I gotta change everything up. I'm in a new place right now. So I moved yesterday. That's why I didn't go to the game. Kind of glad I didn't go to the game. It would have been a headache. Kittle was good. I mean, that's the one thing you can take away from this game. George Kittle was fighting his ass off. He was balling, but there was a lot of mistakes. Jawan Jennings fumble. There was a couple drop passes. There was some bad PI calls that didn't go our way, but you can't blame the refs. Defense just got smacked in the mouth, man. The defense got smacked in the mouth. Puka Nacua, he just lit us up. Everybody lit us up on that offense by the Rams, man. It was ugly. We literally had no pass rush. Mac, he was fighting, man. I feel like Mac Jones played pretty good today. Now the question, is Brock Purdy going to come back next week? Kyle says that he could have been the backup. They don't want to rush him. They don't want to rush him like they did with the Jaguars because they feel like if they bring him back too fast, he's gonna get hurt. Good news was there's no injuries today. Blessing. We'll see how the reports go tomorrow. But Brock Purdy could have been backup, but they opted to keep him, not playing. They didn't want to rush. They didn't want to risk it. And a lot of people, Tom Brady, Adam Schefter, Richard Sherman, they're all saying, hey, you ride the hot hand. I know the Niners lost this game. It wasn't because of the offense. It was the defense, 100%. Now the question is going to be, do you bench Mac Jones? I mean, I know you have to because Brock Purdy is getting paid $53 million, but it's going to be a big question. I'm not trying to stir up any controversy, but just so you guys know, that's going to be the big topic of the week. Like, is Brock Purdy coming back? If he comes back, is he going to be ready to roll? It's going to be a big debate over the next couple of days, couple of weeks. So, yeah, Danny says a 9-8 and first round exit loading. I don't know if 9-8 gets you into the playoffs in the NFC. You probably got to win 10 games. And the defense sucks. AJ Bermudez says, it's terrible. Andy says, keep Mac as a starter. 49ers throwback says, now are you missing Talanoa Hufanga? I mean, I'm happy he's doing great. Could have used them. Safeties have been pretty bad this year. Malik Mustafa got just absolutely owned. I mean, Devontae Adams welcomed him to the league. They say, hey, welcome back to the league, bro. Ate him up on that touchdown. Holy smoke. Shame on the front office. Enough is enough. Fire Kyle and Lynch. Shame on Jed, says Tej Beats. I mean, I will say this. I think they should have added someone because looking at this roster, if they make the playoffs, they still could with this, easy schedule. But this defense doesn't look good. If they make it to the playoffs, there's no way they are beating anybody. I can't see. This defense is not going to be able to get enough pass rush. And what's crazy is the 49ers could have got a couple people, and it could have been a little bit more competitive. NFC's wide open, but without a pass rush, you're just not formidable. You can't beat anybody, man. It's terrible. They lost Fred Warner and Nick Bosa, and I know that's a big loss, but you could have added some people. That's tough, man. Yeah, it's a young defense. They're going to go through ups and downs, and we knew that. But it was bad today. And one thing is, I know they're holding their draft picks very highly. And we've said that many times before, that they want to covet those draft picks. And I get it. They spent a lot of money, so they kind of have to be a little frugal and save that money. But they just don't draft good in the first couple rounds. And safety, they're not good at drafting safeties. Bottom line. I mean, I will say Talanoa Hufanga was great. He was good. Then the injury came. He wasn't the same. I'm glad he's having a resurgence in Denver. But they have a good defense around Talanoa Hufanga. Like, I don't think Talanoa Hufanga would be as good as he is this year if he wasn't on the Broncos and if he was on the Niners. They got a great front line. They got good linebackers. They got good second. They got everything. Talanoa Hufanga is benefiting from the defense around him, and he did that with the Niners. No disrespect to him, but yeah. Overall, Niners and safeties: Jair Brown, Malik Mustafa. I like him. But his coverage has not been good this year. Marquise Siegel got benched a couple weeks ago. It's tough, man. AJ says the Niners defense needed some new injection of blood from a trade. I really agree. I tweeted that on Twitter, and people are like, "Oh, it's not like one person would have helped." It's not that one person would have helped you get to the Super Bowl. You just needed a little bit more juice. You got nothing out there. Keon White got a sack. That's about it. Other than that, nobody was getting any pressure. Bryce Huff came back. I didn't even notice him today. Honestly, I didn't notice him. You needed another guy. And Bryce Huff's not an every down pass rusher. Unfortunate, man. Yeah, Chris says not getting any turnovers doesn't work either. Yeah, man. This team cannot get an interception. Ronaldo Green almost had one. That's about it. Diamond Lenore, I'm not going to lie to you. This was a bad game from Diamond Lenore. And I'm sure they're going to put up stats and make it look like he had a good game tomorrow. Somebody's going to post some analytics. Oh, Diamond Lenore did good. He was ball wide. He was watching the touchdown. Oh, I should be covering that guy. Diamond Lenore, he's talking a lot this season, and he's not backing it up. Not backing it up for the most part. That was bad. Bernardo Green, he played okay, but he left Upton Stout one-on-one with Puka. Oh, whoa, did you see that Upton Stout one-on-one with Puka? Oh, my God. Well, that was bad. That was a bad choice. It is a bad choice. He was definitely called ball watching. But I love the hyena. Man, listen, Winters, I like him, but not his game today. It was nobody's game on defense. That defense was bad. And then Tatum Bethune, I like Tatum. I know he's trying to bring energy in, but the late hits, he was trying to be like Dre Greenlaw out there. But you kind of need to be a leader because you're taking over Fred Warner's spot, and you need to be locked in. You can't be getting penalties. That was bad. I mean, there was really nothing to celebrate about the 49ers defense today. I can't think about anything. There's a few stops here and there, but overall, I have nothing good to say about the 49ers defense today. Absolutely nothing. Nothing. Communication is missing, says Elgato. 100%. 47 or 57 covering Puka on a touchdown. Oh, my God. When they had Luke Gifford on Puka, bro, they had these backup linebackers, special teams linebackers covering Puka, and he ate them alive. Oh, my God. That's the results you're going to get. And listen, the 49ers drafted Nick Martin in the 3rd round, and he's usually playing specialty. He hasn't started. He hasn't played. Nick Martin, man, is he any worse than Luke Gifford? Is he any worse than that? Is he worse than Curtis Robinson? I don't know. We don't see him on the field. It's crazy. You drafted this guy, and he can't see the field. Like last year, Tatum Bethune didn't see the field. He was a 7th-round pick. I get that. Tatum Bethune was a 7th-round pick last year. He didn't see the field. 100%. Earn it. 7th round. Nick Martin was your 3rd-round pick, dude. He can't see the field? That's bad. Gifford is the Campbell of 2025. He's so bad. Sebastian Valdez and Nick Martin both should have played today. Yo, how about Sebastian Valdez? I thought he was going to play. He couldn't have been worse. He couldn't have been any worse than what they had today. Sebastian Valdez, I thought he was going to make his debut. I was ready. I was posting. Okay, here we go. The undrafted rookie, Sebastian Valdez, about to make his debut. They had him inactive, bro. Why are you going to call him up if you're not going to play? He was insurance policy. Alfred Collins didn't play. So why do you, bro? I was so mad that Sebastian Valdez didn't play today. Give him a chance. He can't be any worse than what you did today. There's no chance that he's any worse than what you did today. What do you have to lose at this point, Siswood? What do you have to that right there? What do you have to lose today? You got nothing to lose today, man. Danny says, if the fans collectively voted to draft for the 49ers, I would wager the fans would cook. The fans would cook, bro. They would have drafted Scatterbo last year. Hopefully he didn't get hurt on the Niners if he did. They did. They would have drafted, they probably would have drafted so good last year. They probably would have got Walter Nolan. Now, I know he missed some time, but he looked good so far. But I don't know, man. Niners, sometimes I hate to be hyped up on their draft picks because they were hyped up, and then it's like, oh, what the hell? Yeah. What a whole sequence for Kittle to catch the ball, stop short from going out of bounds, and stretching for his touchdown. That's a great individual effort. Again, George Kittle was the only bright spot for me in this game. Mac Jones, too. But George Kittle was the man in this game. It's a shame that his touchdown catch comes in his big, it's crazy. George Kittle has had some insane games this year. Some big catches. And he can't even celebrate them because we lose. When he has a big game, I feel like this year they're losing games. It's that was a huge George Kittle game. Oh man, he fought to the end. I gotta give George Kittle his props for fighting. Hit his Chris Paul moment. Brian Robinson, he looked good today. Yeah, it was nice to see Brian Robinson get a lot more carries today and kind of shine. He did good. Yeah, no, I guess I'll take that back. George Kittle wasn't the only bright spot. Brian Robinson looked good today. He looked good last week. I do like what Brian Robinson is doing over the last couple of weeks. Juwan Jennings, mistakes, but he made up for it on his touchdown grab. But still, the mistakes, you got to cut him off. He wanted $20 million this year. Ain't getting that. Mac Jones played good. He had the interception, but it was fourth down, trying to be a hero, make a play. O-line was getting pressured. He had so much pressure in his face. Throws the pick, whatever. He played good today. Mac Jones was good. He was throwing some dimes. He showed some mobility. He had a good game. Sky Moore. He's been a good special teamer, hasn't he? Sky Moore got a good kick return. I like Sky Moore. He's been a good return man for the Niners. Special teams has been good. Ever since you saw that I posted on Facebook. So yesterday, Matt Barrows wrote an article on The Athletic that the 49ers had a private special teams meeting after week 4, after the Jaguars game. They had a private meeting. And Saran Neal, he's like the leader of the special teams. He called him out. He says, look, we're like a garbage unit. We're bottom 5 in the league. Can't have that. And ever since then, they've been a top 5 unit in the league. That's pretty dope, man. Saran Neal has changed this special teams and Eddie Pinheiro for sure. Julia says, to be honest, if we had Scatterbo, he would have gotten no carries behind CMC. Right. Defense need a private. The defense needs a private meeting. Mendez. Yeah, the defense needs a private meeting. Actually, the people that need a private meeting is the defense. The 49ers defense need a private meeting. 100%. Oh, man. The 30-year-old with the red mohawk ain't going to be on the team after this year. Will you extend or not, Mac? I would extend Mac Jones. He's fucking great, man. He's going to be a starter somewhere in this league. Sebastian Valdez cannot be worse than Robert Beal. Absolutely, David. It's my whole point. He can't be worse than what you have right now. Sebastian Valdez, there's no way he could be worse than Robert Beal, bro. No way. No chance. Do I think the Niners still making the team or the playoffs? I think they got a chance. It's gonna be close, man. They got to win 10 games. They got to win 10 games. You got the Colts, you got the Bears, you got the Panthers, just a tough game. You got the Browns, and you got Seattle. That's a tough schedule. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This is a tough schedule. Colts are good, bro. Danny Dimes did his best Mac Jones impression today. Did you see that motherfucker bloody? He was bloody lipped. Defense is good too. And then JT, Jonathan Taylor, he's the MVP of the league, bro. He's arguably MVP. Matt Stafford, maybe, I don't know. And you got the Cardinals too. Niners could beat the Cardinals, but also could lose to the Cardinals. Cardinals are a tough team. They always play us tough. So we got the Cardinals, we could beat them. Got the Panthers on Monday night. Panthers are good, but they lost to the Saints, but they've also they've beaten the Packers, but they lost to the Saints. Who are they? It's gonna be a tough game. And the Giants, or not the Giants, the Browns, that should be an easy win. The Titans should be an easy win. The Bears, the Caleb Williams balling. Seahawks, Sam Darnold looks good. Yeah, so much for an easy schedule. Panthers look better every week. Yeah, except this. I can't believe they took an L this week to the Saints, but they have looked better every week. Bears, they could beat us. What do you think about putting CMC in the slot? I mean, they usually put him in the slot, but I see what you're saying. Give more running opportunities to Robinson. Absolutely, man. I like Robinson. I think he's good. Give him more carries. He was toting that rock today. He was running off. Brian Robinson's been running with purpose. You could tell he's like, all right, I don't have a lot of opportunities and make them count today. I love his running. He's been good. He's gotten better over the last couple weeks. Who else do we got to talk about? No game's an easy win. You're right. There's no such thing as easy. I've said that many times. It's crazy because everybody was like, oh, easy schedule. And I was like, it's not going to be easy. I said a lot of the teams are going to be better. Colts are getting way better than everybody thought. Everybody circled the Colts game before the season start as a win. They were, it's a win. That's a win. We're probably not going to beat the Colts, bro. I'm not going to lie to you. It's good, Flood. People really said they wanted Flacco over Mac. That's crazy to me. But, I get it. A lot of people did not like Mac Jones because the whole draft situation, nobody wanted Mac Jones. Would you say the NFL should have 2 bye weeks? I mean, I wouldn't mind it, but that makes the season very long. But they do need a little bit more rest, man. I wouldn't hate it. If they're going to add an extra game, they need to add an extra bye week because, man, this league, look at the teams. They're getting beat up, not just the Niners. Colts can be got. They can. They almost lost. They almost lost today. Will Brock Purdy be back next Sunday against the Cardinals? Says California man. He's getting closer. That's what Kyle Shanahan is feeding us. He's getting closer. We'll find out as the week goes. We got Monday tomorrow. We'll get some updates, and we'll get Wednesday practice report. We'll see how the week goes. Honestly, I think Kyle's going to play Brock because it's a winnable game. And if he wins, oh yeah, everybody's gonna be back on the Brock. Oh yeah, like he beat the Cardinals. Yeah, he's back. I think he's gonna play. And if he beats the Cardinals, everybody's he came back in one game. He came back in one game. That's the way I see it. No, I'm not hating. I'm just saying that's how it's gonna be. I already could see it. Oh look, Brock back. We want to get blah 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 blah. Fred Warner injury killed the season. I agree. Never left the Purdy train. There you go. I'm just saying a lot of fans jumped off. A lot of fans jumped off the train. Is there any updates on Ayuk? Not ice. We'll get him tomorrow. Did Baby Hulk get any reps? He was inactive, Flood. The Baby Hulk, Sebastian Valdez, was inactive. I don't know why. Could have done better than a lot of the guys they had there today. Because he was insurance. He was an insurance player today. But you need more than insurance. How many more games do you think we realistically win with this defense? That's a good question because it's down to this defense. You got, okay, let's count them again. Let's go through this. Cardinals, we can win. Cardinals, we can beat them. Okay, division game, that's tough. We can beat them. Titans, fucking better beat them. You don't beat the Titans, you don't deserve to go to playoffs. Browns, same thing. You don't beat the Browns, you don't deserve to go to playoffs. It's 3 games. It's 9 wins. And you just got to bank on a game. You got to win between the Panthers, the Bears, the Seattle Seahawks, and the Colts. You win one of those games. I think you could beat the Bears or the Panthers. You could win those 2 games. So 10 to 11 wins is how much the Niners can win. They could beat the Bears. They could beat the Panthers. They could also lose to those 2 teams. So I got them down as 10. I think 10 wins. 10 wins gets you into the playoffs, most likely. Fuck, man. It's going to be tough, man. This defense is... I get it. Those teams are... Like, the Bears are beatable, but I don't know about with this defense. And same thing with the Panthers. We beat them with this defense. Like their running backs insane. Dowdle. He's gonna run all over us, dude. You know what though? If the Niners do make the playoffs and they lose a game, they're gonna feel like it's a successful season. Which, I mean, you can't argue that. This team's been depleted. It's banged up. It's battered up. If they make the playoffs and they lose a game, it's a success. If they make the playoffs and win a game, that's amazing. So either way, if the Niners make the playoffs, regardless if they win or lose, it's a success for them because of the injuries they've had this season. Like Nick Bosa, Fred Warner, it's been bad, man. Hard to beat the Rams, beat the teams 3 times. It's hard to beat a team back 2 times, 3 times. It's tough, man. It is tough. If I remember, Chris says, if you remember, I said we wouldn't make no trades or anything by the deadline. You did, and you're right. I wish you were wrong. But yeah, I mean, they do make trades. It's not that they don't. They did make trade. They made a trade the week before. The Niners made a lot of trades this season. Bryce Huff, they've made an actual lot of trades this year. It's just Brian Robinson. They did make trades this year. It's just not at the deadline like we all wanted. We wanted that hit of dopamine. Like we all wanted. Bro, I wanted that hit of dopamine so bad. Listen, I was waiting for the notifications just like all you guys. So I got to post that shit and like talk and do all the stuff. So I'm literally waiting on my phone all day. Refresh. And I'm like, all right, they're going to get it. They're going to get it. Boom. Didn't get it. Nothing. I was sick, dude. I was sick. And I know you guys were. Thomas says, we should play Nick Martin and Valdez. What do we have to lose? Do you agree? I 100% agree, Thomas, man. Like, that's what I've been saying. Like, we got 2 young players. And this season's, we just talked about how crazy this season is. You're banking on young players. If they make it to the playoffs and they lose a game, we're going to consider it like a success. So, yeah, play Valdez. You got nothing to lose. He can't be any worse than what you got right now. Nick Martin, I guarantee you he's not as bad as what they threw on the field today at linebacker. And if he is, you fucked up on the draft. 100% play them. I 100% agree with you, man. 100. That's it, man. That's the take. I agree, man. At this point, sign Asante Samuel because Demo got the bag and became Hollywood. They might sign him. He's going to meet with them tomorrow. Remember, Asante Samuel World Tour continues. He meets with the Niners tomorrow. Will they sign him? I don't know, man. Will he make a difference at this point without pass rush? I don't know. And his neck's been fucked up. Bro has spinal fusion. I don't know what Asante Samuel. At this point, give me the hit of dopamine. I'll take it. Give me Asante Samuel. I'll take it. I'll be like, all right, whatever. We can be hyped. We can be hyped, and we can be Arizona, and we can be back. Okay, we back 7-4. Okay, we'll be back. Man. Nick Martin not playing is criminal. He was a 3rd-round pick, bro. Woo-hoo. After today, they need all the corners in the world. It's not just the corners, man. It's no pass rush. You gotta have a pass rush to help your secondary, but yeah, they need corners bad, man. They're getting cooked out there. You see, Puka was playing with us, man. He was playing with us, bro. Oh my God, Devontae Adams playing with us. Man, I didn't know that Devontae Adams leads the league in touchdown catches. That guy's fucking Matt Stafford's, man. This guy's having a season, bro. Woo! Unbelievable, man. Shane says another year of Kittle and CMC's prime wasted. That's tough. I hate to hear that. I hate to hear that stuff, but it's true. If they don't win a Super Bowl, play to win the Super Bowl. We got the Super Bowl in Levi Stadium this year, man. That's tough. Oh, man. Appreciate you, Thomas. Appreciate you for subscribing to you, man. For subscribing to me. Appreciate. Honestly, though, real quick before we head out and head out to the door. Appreciate the support. I know it's been a tough game, but I really love all your guys' support on all channels: YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, everything. So appreciate y'all. We're with you. I'm with you with the wins, the losses, the good and the bad. You know what we do. We're gonna keep it real when we lose. We're gonna keep it real when we win. get a little too hyped up when we win, but that's how we are as Niner fans. But appreciate y'all. Let's hope that they can rebound next week against Arizona, man, because this was an ugly loss, man. It was the first loss in the division. So we fall to 3-1 in the division, or third place in the division. We're 2 games back behind Seattle, and then the Rams are right behind them. Next week, the Rams and Seattle are battling each other, and we battle the Cardinals. We got to win that game, man. We got to catch up. We cannot lose a second game in the division. That was a bad loss, no matter how you take it. But hopefully they can rebound and get back next week. I got a couple things I want to so I don't know if you guys saw this, but Aaron Donald. Did you see what Aaron Donald said? This man is, I hate this guy. He's sitting there tweeting from his couch. He says, belt to ass. Ha, 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 ha. Good shit, Rams. You know what, Aaron Donald? You just salty that Dan Brunskill was your daddy. Daddy, man. Anyways, y'all have a great rest of your night. Take care. Hopefully the loss doesn't sting too much for y'all. If it does, you'll get over it. I always do. You guys take care. Have a good night. Go Niners. Make sure you hit that like button. Bang, bang. Not again.